I'm live, ain't I? Howdy ho, guys. Howdy ho. Welcome to another episode of Post Mortem. Just sorting something real quick here. I'm also watching the Leeds versus Aston Villa game. It's 1-1 now. Sancho. When last have I seen Sancho? So, anyways, guys, I'm just here to update you about yesterday's games, especially the rugby. Where is this? Best team in the world. Boca, here comes the Boca. La 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 la. Here comes the Boca, here comes the Boca. I could have won it, but it's a bit cold here. Temperature is very cold, so I just decided not to wear it, just to shove it in your faces, guys. Springboks won yesterday, 24-13 against the Irish. It was a good game. It was a brilliant game. It's just that the Springboks could have put 50 points to the Irish. So I feel like we could have done more as a team. We were even playing at some point with the Irish with 12 men, which is crazy. Which is crazy. I feel like the Irish team, as much as on paper they are good, but they lack discipline for an international stage. Besides that, also Malcolm Marks, RIB Player of the Year, which is very good. I just want him to just sort out his throwing. Otherwise, he's a solid player. He's been there forever. He is fantastic. You would not say that Malcolm Marks is actually very what now 34, somewhere there, 34, 33. So each and every week he's putting in consistency, he's putting in the effort. He's the best player in the world on paper 2025. So well done to him as well. Well done to the Boca. Next week we're playing Wales. Should be a cracker. And if we do beat Wales, then we are going with the Grand Slam. How about that, Springbok supporters? So Springboks right now are at the top, and I feel like I wish the World Cup was next year. I feel like 2027 so far. You never know with rugby; things can change like this. But I feel like Rassie Erasmus has got things under control. He's transitioning the team very well, so I have faith in him. That's a penalty, Mr. Ref. Sorry about that, guys. I'm also watching a match here. So yeah, that's the Springboks. I did not watch the All Blacks against Wales last week to just check how Wales played because we're playing them next week. I did not watch that game. France, Australia, I also did not watch that game. I just merely focused on watching the Springboks game yesterday in terms of rugby. Now, what I did this morning, I woke up at 4 a.m. and then I watched F1. So on pole was Lando Norris, and we all thought that the McLarens will have some race pace in Las Vegas. Max Verstappen had some other news, had some other ideas for that. So at turn one, Lando Norris turned left to just throw off Max, which that was a huge mistake because after he did that, Max saw an opportunity to just overtake him and take P1. So most of the cars were on mediums, which lasted about 25 laps of the 50, so which was half the race. Max stood firm. Oh, that was a nice goal. Is this Consa? Oh, it's not Consa. Oh, that was a nice free kick, guys. Ooh. Rogers. I feel like Man United should have gotten this guy. He's a really proven Premier League player. Let me just quickly check. Where is Villa now on the table? Aston Villa, 4th. Dipped. The keeper could not reply on that. That was just a dipper. Yeah, Aston Villa now in the top 4. We play Everton tomorrow. They have a bigger goal difference with 4. We on 1. But yeah. So, anyways, back to the Formula One. So basically, Max half the race, actually the whole race, he led the race. First half of the race was a mediums. Oh, Leeds just leveled. So James. Yeah, that's James. That was a cry from Leeds. Oh wow. But anyways, yeah. So Max led the race, the whole race, after he overtook Lando on the first lap, and then his strategy was medium hard. So I thought that, you know what, after he put on those hards, I thought like he would struggle with pace, but he didn't. Actually, the person that struggled with pace was George Russell. He was on P2 also on the first turn, but he started P3. So Lando lost 2 positions at the beginning of the race. Fine. So now he lost a bit of race pace when he put in the hards, Russell, and then Lando overtook Russell to gain P2 with about, I think it was about 15 laps. Yeah, I think it was about 15 laps. So yeah, that's oh my word, VAR. So that went okay. Max now is literally, guys, this is crazy. So Max won the race with Lando P2, George with P3, and Antonelli P4, and I think it was Science P5. Oh no, it was PS3 P5 and then Science P6. So now what happened with all of that? So I went back to sleep, fine, all of that, okay, cool. Max is still like way far and way below all of that. Oh, the gold is denied. So I was like, okay, cool, fine. I'm not gonna post Max on winning the race. The title is over. Lando's gonna win it, so that's fine. So when I wake up, it's like, no, the FIA has released a category, I think it was category 45 or something, I can't remember, disqualifying both McLaren cars because of the thickness on the rearmost skid of the car, so literally like right underneath. And I'm like, whoa, okay, championship back on again. So I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. Now the thing is, with that being said, with both cars being disqualified, now Norris is on 390, Piastri is on 366, Verstappen is on 366 points behind Piastri. Guys, in Zandvoort, which is about 10 races ago, who would have thought that Max would be in the title? I didn't. But now he's literally 24 points behind Lando. My stomach agrees. That is crazy. That is crazy. So next week, we're going to Qatar. It's a sprint race. Look, guys, I don't want to get my hopes up, honestly, when it comes to Max taking this title. Um, if McLaren would get another DNF, then it's highly possible. Uh, with Red Bull, you never know what their race pace, but Red Bull is very good in Qatar and Abu Dhabi, so it should be a contest. But then again, McLaren is very good with hot temperature circuits, so that'll be tough for Red Bull and Max to win the championship. I still say Lando will, if Lando still gets your P2 or P3s up until Abu Dhabi, which is in 2 weeks, then the race that's probably going to be 1 point. So yeah, PSG, I'm not even thinking about him winning this title. Like I don't know what happened to PSG the last couple of races, probably 8 or 9 races. He's just been nowhere. So I'm calling him off. So it's just Lando versus Verstappen again, which is very similar to what had happened last year. So yeah, I'm excited. They're giving us something to watch and something to look forward to for these last 2 races. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited. Then next week again is it's race week, so thumbs up to that. And yeah, sorry about that, guys. Someone's working upstairs. So yeah, now that F1 we have ruled it out. Now let's talk about Arne Slot and Liverpool. Let me check the result actually yesterday. I didn't really watch football yesterday. The only thing that irks me about watching football, like in South Africa, we have a ooh, it's nearly 3-1 there. We have a platform called Multi Choice where literally God, there's literally every sporting code you can think of uh, in one device and in one subscription. Here in the UK, you have 2 competing, or probably 3 competing platforms, which is Sky, TNT, and Paramount. Now, out of these 3 that I mentioned, Sky really lags on coverage. They don't cover cricket because I wanted to watch Ashes. I wanted to watch Autumn series. So when I want to watch like the Autumn series, these rugby games, I have to go watch it in the bar. and they don't. And Sky also doesn't broadcast Saturday games. They only broadcast like the last game, which is at 5 or 5:30, and then all the Sunday games. So yeah. But anyways, let's go to the results of yesterday. So Burnley, Chelsea. Chelsea won 2-0. Okay, fair. Bournemouth, West Ham 2-2. Brighton, Brentford, Brighton 1-1. Fulham, Sunderland dropped points on Fulham, which is 1-0. The big one, Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3, Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 2. Crystal Palace is on a roll. And then another big one is Newcastle 2, Man City 1. And currently now Aston Villa is leading 2 against Leeds, which is they've only scored 1. They got a disallowed goal just now because the guy touched the ball on the box, so they disallowed that. So let's quickly talk about Liverpool. We'll talk about Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and we'll talk about Newcastle, Man City. Now, with Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, guys. Oh my word, Ian. With Liverpool, my own opinion is that it's a team that is very good on quality on paper. I just think right now it's not properly managed. I just think right now they bought too many players. There's nothing wrong with buying too many players, but I feel like they bought the wrong criteria and they bought the wrong people to play for Liverpool. Because Liverpool, we can all know that Liverpool is a well diverse, culturally strong team, and some of the player profiles that they bought don't really fit the culture of the football club. So I think at the moment, Arne Slot has got it all wrong. Maybe it's not formation, maybe it's not the players, or maybe the players are just they've written Arne Slot off. Because you can all understand and we can all know that players do have some sort of power in the dressing room, especially senior players. If the senior players switch off, then the whole team can switch off. We all know that in Manchester United. So I feel like Arne Slot, it's too soon, man. Guys, as fans, like we are too spoiled. Like we can't be saying we should like what's the word? The coach should be sacked. The coach should be sacked because of okay, fine, seven losses is, and you guys were champions last season is not something. You guys have already lost the league by losing 7 already, and we're not even on game week 15. So give the guy another chance, man. Give the guy another chance. There's no need to sack him right now. Yes, I know football is a results driven sport, but I feel like don't fire the guy. He'll be fine. He just needs to start his new team because last season it was Klopp's team, it wasn't his team. So he's starting afresh. How many players did leave? Trent left. Who else left? Okay, Jota passed away. 2 players. Who else left Liverpool? I can't remember. But yeah, uh, title holders making it very tough to even get to the top 4, not even contend for the title. So it's going to be tough for them. It's going to be a tough season. Let me just check which games they are playing. You're not even sure with Liverpool if those games will be winnable or not because, well, the way that they are moving right now. Okay, here we go. Save. Okay, so the date now is the 23rd. So they're playing West Ham away. Then in December, they're playing Sunderland at home, Leeds away, Brighton home, and Saturday the 20th, they're playing Spurs away, then Wolves. Look, these are not bad games in December. Sunderland, Leeds, Brighton, Spurs, Wolves. Now, if it was the Liverpool that we known from last season, this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points. Clean 15 points from Liverpool. Now you don't even know where they might they might even actually even lose to Wolves with their current form. You just don't know with them what's going on. So yeah, it's really bad for them, honestly. Uh I just they pick up the pace, you know. I just hope they pick up the pace and then they can start 2026 on a high. But yeah, now let's go to Manchester City. So I couldn't watch the game yesterday because they were playing the same time when the Bucks were playing. So the guys at the bar were watching the game. They were screaming because Newcastle just scored, so they were very happy. Man City lost 2-1 against Newcastle. Where is Newcastle now in the league? They are 14th. Okay, they're still struggling. Man City now are 4 points behind Arsenal, and Arsenal will play now in 30 minutes' time, 20 minutes' time against Tottenham. So, look, you can never write off Manchester City. It's a good squad, it's a good team. Pep is a genius, you know. Um, I won't say much about them. Yeah, they lost a game. And then they've how many games have they lost actually this season? Let's just check. They won 7. They've played 12. So either lost 4 or drew 3. But how can it show here? Form. Okay, yeah. So they've lost 2 in the last 5 games. Okay. Look, I won't write off Manchester City, guys. Manchester City is a good team. I'll only make a decision in May on which team is going to win the league. You know, I can never write off that team. Those guys are quite good. Chelsea won also yesterday. They 3 points behind. 3 or 4. I think it was 3. So, yeah, 3 points behind with Arsenal having a game in hand. Leeds here are struggling to put the ball forward. Let me also check what the starting squad for Arsenal. Where is this lineup? Okay, so they've got Raya, Timber, Saliba, Hincape, Calafori, Rice, Supermendi, Eze, Saka, Trossard, Mourinho. Tight squad. Tight squad. It's going to be interesting with Saliba. Now let's check at Tottenham. Tottenham, Sario, Danza, Fellaini, Richarlison, Udogi, Romero, Kudu, Spence, Odebert, Beckenter, Van Teven. Also, I don't like these designers for these clubs how they edit and put these starting lineups. Like guys, put the starting lineups on the positions that they play, not numerically. But yeah, Arsenal are definitely winning that one. The score probably 2-1. Um, Tottenham can score as well, so I have faith that they will score. Um, Extending the lead in the league. Shoot! Oh, extending um, the lead in the league. But yeah, Villa's got a chance now. Oh, missed it. Pass the ball. Ugh, he doesn't want to pass the ball. Game over. But yeah, guys, that's the sports update I have for this weekend. England also lost in the first test of the Ashes by 8 wickets. So yeah, that's also quite heavy on the English. They've got a lot of work to do. The second test is on the 3rd of December, so they have a lot of work to do. So yeah, it's been an interesting second episode of Mortem. Uh, some of the gents couldn't make it today, based on other things that they had to do and commitments. But yeah, we're back again for next week, the third episode. We're gonna push and push and push until we get to the top. Put in the effort, put in the work, everything will come. And I've been speaking alone for 28 minutes, which is crazy. Shows you how much I love the sport and I love the game. But yeah, guys, take care. Have a great week, and we'll catch up next week, Sunday again. Cheers, everyone. Okay, now how do you stop this?